And then at the cellular level, and this is where I think it gets to be the most interesting really, is we want to make sure that plasma membranes are working well. That is what literally defines the cell. And all these cellular processes that we talk about all the time, many of them are happening in membranes. They're happening in the mitochondrial membrane. They're happening in the plasma membrane, right? So that has to be working properly. DNA repair, we want to assess if there's DNA damage and correct for that, and make sure that the person has the nutrients they have to have. I don't know, silly things like folate or methionine to make sure that DNA is working properly at this, granular, tiny level. Protein biosynthesis, all the things that you need so that you can produce proteins, which run all these enzymes, right? All these enzymes are proteins. Really a deep level of understanding of antioxidants and how you can crank up mitochondrial function, but at the same time balance out antioxidants, cellular regeneration so that people can obviously make new cells, and then keeping all the inflammation and insulin resistance like miles away. So different sets of testing, metabolic testing, DNA testing or genetic testing, GI markers, especially the microbiome, brain-related inflammation and amino acid markers. Those are kind of like the basics. But we want to bring all those tests back to potential treatments for membranes, proteins, antioxidants, overall nutrient levels, right? So you're having this kind of linkage between the lab assessments and the cells, and that you can sign off on every new patient when they get an A++ on all their testing, and you know all their basic cellular functions are working properly. When that's happening, and the microbiome's working and they're toxin free, right? Cellular health, microbiome working, toxin free, hormones regulated. Now you've got a healthy human being.